heck, that's a lot of people that just joined in. All right. Giving it one more minute, and then we can start. Hi, guys.
Yay. I'm good now.
Guys, do I look like a clown? Because I tried. I really tried to look like a clown. Like,
I feel like your makeup actually shows up the best because it is so vivid.
will we be able to watch this in a few days' time?
Right.
Yes, I'm going to take this down off my channel, but I will be posting it onto the Weeb YouTube channel. Okay, so I guess we can start. Hey guys, it's Kawaii Kiwi here, and I am your host for the Web WeebCon Popular Creators panel. I'll be hosting today and tomorrow. So here's some of the popular creators here today. We're going to start with this one right here. So you just can introduce yourself with your name. You can say where you're from and any fun fact.
Hi, I'm RicePoison. I've been cosplaying for about 4 years, and I'm from Northwestern Ontario. I'm random as anything, and I usually cosplay Todoroki, so this is unusual.
And next we have underneath is...
Hello, I'm Akiro, princebastard.cos, but that's a mouthful, so please call me Akiro. He, him, I am currently based in New York. I have been cosplaying for a little over 1 year, and yeah, I haven't cosplayed in a month since I was completing my minor, but I'm glad to be back in it.
Awesome. I'm trying to put the volume louder so that I make sure everybody can hear each other.
Alright.
Alright, now you can go. Underneath me is...
I'm Ghost Spider. You guys can call me Ghost. I've been cosplaying for almost 6 months now, and I am based in the Midwest.
Awesome. That's super cool. And we have here... Who are you?
Oh, it's me. Okay. I'm Bon. You guys can find me on a lot of things as ban.cos. I've been cosplaying for 6 years. Yeah. I had to do math in my head, but it takes a minute. And I'm based on the East Coast of America.
America.
Ew.
And we have here as Todoroki.
I'm Sweater. I've been cosplaying for almost a year now. I'm from Canada, and really Todoroki's the only cosplay I have right now.
Super cool. You froze a little bit. Okay, there we go. You're fine. Like I said, I'm Kiwi. I've been cosplaying over a year now. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, which you guys are on. And a fun fact about me. I'm chaotic, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so you guys can start asking your questions. Any questions will do. I'll be looking from the panel and also from the live stream. So you guys can ask questions. I'm going to start off with some questions that is pre-made. We're going to look back into the con. I can't read now. Let's see. Ask questions. So, what is your favorite and least favorite cosplay? Let's start with Rice.
My favorite cosplay is actually my villain Todoroki, because he was closet cosplay and easy to do, and he's just sassy. I love him. My least favorite cosplay that I ended up getting rid of was my Bakugo cosplay because I could never get into character. So one of my friends inherited that cosplay from me.
Aw. How about you, Akiro?
I can firmly say that my least favorite cosplay that I've done once on a whim is Deku. I don't have the character for it. I can cosplay Todoroki, Bakugo. I have Kirishima in the works, but not Deku. I don't know what my favorite is. I think people know me for Todoroki, but Neji was amazing to be in. Overhaul is now a favorite. Yeah, and for some reason Bakugo now, even though I'm always insecure in him.
Aw. How about you, Ghost?
My least favorite was probably my closet cosplay of Harley, just because I had too long a hair for it. So I used my own hair and dyed it pink and blue.
That's super
And then favorites would probably be Haru and animatronic Bakugo.
That's so cool. How about you, Bon?
My favorite's Bokuto. I'm doing him now, and I was telling you guys earlier, like the people in the Zoom, that I've been doing him and improving him for like 5 years. This is my current face for
Amazing.
him. Well, I have like contacts, but like they're not in right now because I got lazy. Chair moved. And my least favorite cosplay is Light Yagami, I don't know, from Death Note, because I cosplayed him once on a whim, and I've never seen the anime. I did it for you, Kiwi.
I know. And how about you, Spider? Oh, not Spider, Sweater. I see. Listen, Ghost Spider is above you, so I'm like so many S right here. Okay, yeah, Sweater.
I think my favorite is Todoroki right now. He's the only one that really works with my style. I have cosplay characters in the past, but not ever posted them. I think my least favorite would be probably Wendy from Fairy Tail.
Me too.
That just didn't work out.
You just remind me. I had a Lucy cosplay from Fairy Tail. I hated it.
Did you?
I loved it, but honestly, the skirt was a little bit too short.
Yeah.
You know.
I made fun of you all day, so.
So, the skirt was like that. I'm not lying. That's the skirt. So I did not like that. My favorite cosplay is Nejire, Cinderella, and Deku. Those are my favorite. Now we have other questions. Let's keep going with the cosplay parts. What is your most comfortable cosplay you have? So let's start off with you, Rice.
Most comfortable cosplay is actually Hiro Todoroki because his suit is basically PJs.
Oh, that's nice.
Basically.
Yeah. How about you, Akiro?
Come back to me.
Oh, come back. All right, Ghost.
Hinata or Bakugo, because
right.
the uniforms are nice.
Bon?
Probably Odebek from Yuri on Ice, because it's just casual clothes. And a sweater if I get cold.
I was thinking of wearing ice skates. I was like, really? You think ice skates are comfortable?
Yeah.
I was like,
but I don't. Unless I'm ice skating.
How about you, Sweater?
Probably Hiro Todoroki, like Rice. It's really comfortable.
Ooh. For me, I actually have no idea. What's my most comfortable? I didn't think about that. Maybe Toga, honestly. Yeah, Toga is one of my most comfortable cosplays. Except for the fangs. Other than that, usually I don't wear the fangs. It's my most comfortable cosplay. How about you, Akira? We're back.
Okay, so I think that my most comfortable non-casual cosplay is Bon, you reminded me of Yuri on Ice. So Yuri Pisetsky's Welcome to the Madness thing. I literally, it's just black skinny jeans and a black tank top.
Me and Casey, which is my girlfriend, to anybody that is up there, she cosplays with me. Me and Casey are planning on cosplaying Yurio and Odebek's Welcome to the Madness. But she's gonna turn it into like a dance routine. And I can't dance for shit. So I was like, I'll just stand there like this, and you can dance, and then I'll rip your glove off with my hands.
All right. Let's see. Someone says in the YouTube live stream, what cosplay are you guys looking forward to in the future that you're able to do? So any future cosplays that you guys are looking forward to, or any future cosplays that you really want to do?
Let's see. For me, I was planning Link from Legend of Zelda, but that sort of halted itself because I can't sew yet.
Ooh.
So instead, we have another MHA boy in the mail for a surprise.
Nice. How about you, Akiro?
I'm excited to make Bakugo's hero cos because of the grenades. I think that'll be a good challenge. But at the same time, I'm also kind of really into Haikyuu right now because I just binged the entire thing in 2 weeks. So,
Good job.
I mean, I tried to cut Akashi's today.
You did it. You did it, and I love it.
Thank you so much. No, I was worried. I'm interested in Kenma, Kageyama, and Tsukushima.
Awesome. How about you, Ghxst? I know you're working on your hands right there.
I know, I'm very distracted by it.
Okay, wait. First, ask, what are you using? Are you using eyeliner?
The ones that I'm waiting for and excited for are Denki and then Misfortune.
That's amazing.
Because you sent me wigs, and I can now do them.
I'm excited. Wait, are you using eyeliner for your hands? Or
for the outline part, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's so cool. I was like wondering, you're doing it. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, I'm not left-handed. This is my left hand. I'm right-handed.
Oh, interesting.
Doing my best.
It looks great. How about you, Bon? What cosplay are you looking forward to in the future?
I know I want to do it eventually. I don't have the money for it right now, but I want to do Fareed from Owari no Sarah for Seraph of the End. He's been on my cosplay list for like ages, like since I started cosplay and since I like knew about him, and I was like, yeah, but I just haven't done it yet because the outfit's like $100 and the wig's like $100. So yeah.
How about you, Sweater? Sweater, can you hear me? I'm sorry. I'm not sure you can hear me.
I have Victor from Yuri on Ice and Minamoto coming in the mail. She's supposed to be here in a week or so I'm looking forward to doing those too.
Ooh, exciting. For me, I'm super excited. I'm going to do Midnight.
Spicy.
I know. For some reason, I just really want to style the wig. You know, like I really want to style something big. And I was like, you know what? Might as well just do the whole cosplay. So I really want to do Midnight. And also I have CL and Aloise Trancy coming in soon. So I'm excited for those. I'll do another YouTube question. Sorry, there's a lot of people here in the chat. Is anyone a B-Star fan? Is anyone a B-Star fan?
I swear to God, you took her comment.
I was in a Haru cosplay earlier.
I like B-Star.
I haven't watched it.
It's pretty good.
I might have Logo C as a cosplay.
Ooh.
Yes. Wait, here's Haru's ears.
Most expensive cosplay. T. Now, here's the thing. So, for most expensive, it could be most expensive that you paid for, or the most expensive that you had to like work on it, and you spent so much money working on the same cosplay that could be very cheap. So there's two ways you can go for this. So I guess I'll go first for this example. My most expensive was definitely like Midnight that I'm working on right now. It's my most expensive cosplay. I haven't worn it obviously, but it's my most expensive. But the one that I spent the most money on was that Nezre wig that I spent 5 wigs, and I ruined every single one of them. So that's one of my most expensive cosplay that I ever spent on. So how about you, Rice?
Luckily for me, my most expensive cosplays end up on my wish list, and I have a friend that goes, "Hey, do you want that?" And I go, "No, you don't buy it for me." And then he does.
That's precious.
And I go, "Okay, I guess I have an expensive cosplay now." So I actually have Magazine Todoroki and Prince Todoroki. Both have not debuted on my TikTok yet, but I have them, and people know I have them as my most expensive cosplays. Other than that, I think, Link's going to be expensive because I keep going through t-shirts to give them wrong because I can't sew, I said. He's going to cost a lot.
Yeah. How about you, Akiro?
I'm gonna go with, it might be Tanjiro. I'm still grappling with the wig right now, or Prince Todoroki. But that was definitely worth it. Like, it's a beautiful tunic.
How about you, Ghxst?
Most expensive, like piece-wise, would be an OC. I work at a run fair, so we bought all the pieces for it. So it's got like corsets, and it's like just the clothing is there's a ton of stuff in it. And then the most like work heavy one is the Bakugo one, because I keep going through eyeliner sticks doing the hands.
Oh man,
which is annoying.
How about you, Bon?
My most expensive would probably be Loop from Adventure Zone. Because as Ghxst can tell you, Renfair shit is just so expensive.
Yes.
So for her, I bought like 4 pieces from Renfair stuff. All of them were over $100.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why would you do that?
Because I'm crazy, okay? And then that doesn't include the wig, which cost $50. So, yeah. And then all of the accessories and everything else. But yeah, so that was probably at least $500.
My God.
Yeah.
That was like
it's wearing cosplay Gucci when you wear Renfair stuff.
It really is.
Cosplay Gucci.
How about you, Sweater?
Victor's outfit is the most expensive one. I had to buy his whole tracksuit and all that, which probably came up to $100 on Amazon. So that's probably the most expensive one right now.
Wow. Yeah, cosplay is pretty expensive, guys. For everyone who doesn't know, cosplay stuff is pricey. Let's see. I see a question here. Do you guys have a YouTube channel, or are you planning on making one in the future? You guys are on my YouTube channel right now. When this gets posted onto the WebWeebCon, I do have a YouTube channel. Rice, how about you?
Our YouTube channel is RicePoison Cosplay. Just search that, you'll find my Todoroki face.
All right. Hello, Akiro.
Well, I don't have a YouTube, but I will make one soon, not for cosplay, but to release my music, so.
Ooh, awesome. How about you, Ghxst?
Well, we all have our links in the description, so I do have one. I haven't put anything out on it yet. but it's for the CMV videos that I'm going to be doing for the animatronic AU.
Ooh, cool. How about you, Bon? Are you planning to get one? Or you have one?
Huh?
Are you planning to get a YouTube channel or you have one?
So I have one, and it's like public for everybody, but it's just recently, I turned it into a cosplay one for me. I used to post haiku stage play videos on it. And Akiro, have you seen the stage play? Like any clips from it? Was it on my account?
No, it was not. It was on.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure? It may have been.
It may have been. But no, me and Casey are going to do soon. Like by the end of the year, we're going to be releasing a dual YouTube channel. Where we do reactions to anime stuff, cosplay videos. We're also going to be starting a podcast. Yeah, so it'll be fun.
That's fun. How about you, Sweater? Do you have a YouTube channel or are you starting one?
I have one, but I haven't posted anything on it, so I'm not that confident yet, but I do have a YouTube channel.
Awesome. And guys, I have all our links in the description down below. Ooh, I love saying that. I have all the links in the description, by the way. Okay, sorry.
That's so official, doesn't it?
So professional. Okay. If you guys all know me, I'm weird. Okay, let's see. So what's your favorite AU to cosplay from, or an AU that you want to cosplay from? Do you guys I know that's more on TikTok, I believe, right? So
Yep. Villain Todoroki, which has turned into its own sort of ask vlog on my channel, if anybody's seen it. Right now I'm like in character answering questions. It's Villain Todoroki, you guys can ask me questions, it happens. It just keeps going. It's sort of morphed into its own thing. Right now I'm working on the Siren AU for Todoroki, which is supposed to be continued this month, but everything's in the mail still. So I'll try to continue it in July.
yikes. Akira?
I don't know when I will have the money for this, but there was supposed to be like a God AU meetup, like a BNHA one. And I was gonna do God Todoroki with like that beautiful like kimono. And I have like 2 katanas that I was planning on using and the long Todoroki wig, so it would have been glorious.
That's
and it's
so
still
cool.
on the back of my mind.
Aw.
Do it.
Yeah, do it, please. How about you guys?
This one. The one that I've been sitting here working on for the whole thing.
How about you, Bon?
I don't know. I'm an old anime fan, so I feel like I have to say Italia. I want to cosplay. I want to cosplay. One of the I would probably want to cosplay France as a pirate.
Yes. How about you, Sweater?
I want to do like a photography or artist Todoroki AU. Just don't know if I'm going to straight on just do the artist or like a mixture of both.
That'd be cool.
So.
Ooh. For me, I'm actually in I think was it Red Carpet Miss Joke? That's what it was called. I keep calling it like fashionista, but no, it's Red Carpet Miss Joke. I'm actually gonna make some videos tonight. But yeah, one of my favorites AU that I done was probably my Palate Lit Cell Airy. That was fun. Other questions? Let's go back to the Discord server. Someone asked, is Avatar an anime?
No, It's not.
Everyone can answer those. I want to hear. Let's go.
It's not.
Why?
Because it was made by an American production company. Therefore, it's not an anime. Thank you. Good night.
That's all, folks.
While animated in the style of, it's still an American animation.
Yes.
Oh.
It is.
Don't at me, please.
That's it. That's all, folks. Should I go get another ginger ale?
Do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we can either do some more questions or we can give advice. What do you guys want to do? More questions? Probably.
Maybe a few more questions.
Yeah, we'll do more questions, and then we can do advice, because there's a lot of advices, like people wants makeup tips, cosplay tips, and stuff like that. So,
or we could do advice. I don't mind.
Yeah,
or advice and switch back.
We have time.
Questions,
so
I don't know.
Terrible lighting.
Let's do a few more questions. So, I like this. Why did you guys start cosplaying? So you guys maybe want to think about it for a second. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys all know. Rice, you can start whenever you're ready.
When I started cosplaying the first time, it was 2013. And I went, hey, that's cool. I can do that. Do not have the funds for anything. Have no idea what I'm doing. And I quit in 2016.
Aww.
2019, when I restarted cosplaying, it was because of TikTok. I saw a TikTok compilation with Sunflower in it, and I went, oh, I want to do that. They're cool.
Oh,
yeah. So now I'm back because my Hero Academia cosplay, TikTok compilations, and I'm still here.
Awesome.
A year later.
Yeah. How about you, Akiro? Why did you start?
How? Well, I had the one Yuri Visetsky, like, completely, like, terribly put together DIY Welcome to the Madness cosplay for Halloween. Wait, was it? Yeah, Halloween 2018. And that was the first year I went to Anime NYC. And so I went there and I met these people who were like, what's your Insta account? And I was like, what Insta account? And they're like, oh, your cost. And I was like, I don't do this. Like, if this is a thing. And they're like, yeah. They showed me their accounts. And they're like, you have to make one. And so I made one. And I didn't actually think that anything would come of it. But, like, people just wanted to be friends. And I was like, hey, this is cool. So I just, like, started cosplaying.
Aw. How about you, Ghxst?
Mine was watching, like, in-character vlogs from Bofin and Jazzy Bachelor.
Oh.
And then I realized that, like, cosplay was a thing that you could do. So my friends enabled me, and they got me the jersey, shoes, and knee pads for Hinata.
Oh.
And then my mom finished it last Christmas with the wig, which is right here. So that was my first cosplay.
And Bon?
I went to a convention to hang out at back in 2014 with some friends for the weekend, and I ended up getting really bored one night, and I was like, I have clothes that could make me look like Light from Death Note, despite not being able to ever tell you anything about him. And so I put them on. I went to the convention, and I went to the artist alley, and I paid $5 for some girl to color an entire sheet of paper black and then write Death Note in a white marker. And so I walked around and I had people sign it. And so that happened. And then the next day, I was like, okay, that was kind of fun. So the next day, my friend let me borrow their Attack on Titan jacket and pants. And I had the hair for Levi. And I cosplayed him. And that went really good. And I met some really nice people. Some of them are still my friends today. And I ended up somehow in my horrible outfit being in a cosplay music video that got really big for that con. I was like, now I can look back on it and be like, I look so bad.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And Sweater.
First thing got me into cosplay was I actually was scrolling through TikTok and I found one of Rice's videos.
Aww.
Sorry.
I love that.
And when I go through their account and I just saw how fun they were having, and I want to try it, and here I am,
Aww,
obsessed with cosplay.
That's so sweet.
that's so precious.
Thank you, Sweater.
So cute. For me,
That's so sweet.
for me, when I started cosplaying, I always liked cosplay ever since I was a kid, honestly. Like, I was watching skits, I was watching, like, CMVs, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos of cons and everything. But, like, I didn't know what it was. I just thought people were just, like, acting or something, just for, like, some sort of, like, movie, TV show series. Like, I didn't know it was cosplaying. So I was very into it since I was younger. I always wanted to go to New York Comic Con or Anime New York City or whatever, but I couldn't because I was too busy with my regular life at the time. But about 2018 on Halloween, My Hero Academia came up in my TikTok feed, and I was like, people are, like, cosplaying. Like, why are people cosplaying? Like, I remembered it again, basically. And I was like, you know what? I want to be Toga for Halloween. So I got a toga wig from Amazon, did a closet cosplay, basically, for Halloween. And then ever since then, I was like, you know what? What if I just get the whole outfit? So I got the whole outfit. And then I just started from there. So I basically started in January when I made my cosplay accounts. But before then, I was thinking about cosplaying. So, well, let's answer maybe 2 more questions. The questions.
Hola, questiones.
Questions. Ooh, this is like an interesting question here. I kind of like it. I don't know how you guys feel about this. We can think about it for a little because this is going to be a little hard to think about all the conventions that we went through. What has been your most toxic moment with a fan at a convention or in or out of convention? What steps can people take to not make you feel awkward or crowded like that? I've been through a lot of things in every con, so I had to think about it for a little bit. If anyone has one right away, they can start.
I've never been in one, like, personally, but I've witnessed them, like, up close. And so you guys know it's your power, Todoroki. Your brother burned your face and she laughed. So when I went to Ichiban Con in last year, 2019, Casey.
Oh no.
She was Todoroki on one of the days, and I was waiting for her inside, and she came back inside, and a group of My Hero cosplayers kind of like was like, oh my god, it's Todoroki. And then when she came inside, they all like ran up to her and were like singing it, and she's like, she gets like overwhelmed kind of easily, and she was just like,
No.
yeah, and I know that happens kind of a lot. That's not a good thing that you should do. So, and I've seen that happen a few times. So, like, don't do that.
Anyone else?
Related Todoroki one. I do get pretty bad social anxiety in cons, and I was in Todoroki. And someone just, like, yelled something about, like, the scar and, like, daddy issues and all of that. But, like, I tried to, like, brush it off. But you know how, like, little kids will, like, keep, like, insisting and insisting? Yeah, so that day was an interesting, like, family things happened, and so I was not in a good mindset. I was like, don't do this, don't bring up, like, abusive parents and stuff, like, please, just like this is the type of shit that, like, needs trigger warnings, like, don't say it in the name of a joke. And
you're a person, you're not a character. That's really what it is. You're a real person that, like, people don't understand your backstory, basically. You're not the character.
The best advice I can give you if you want to approach a cosplayer at a convention is to go up to them and greet them as the character, and if they respond back as the character, that's when you should incite that they're in character and would like to, and not particularly treated and talk to like that, but just kind of, that's when you're supposed to do it. If they're not, or if they're like, if you came up to me and I was Bokuto at a con, anybody, Kiwi and Akiro can tell you, I'm kind of a hype person anyways. But when I'm Bokuto, I'm like on 3 extra levels of hype. Like, I'll be jumping and I'll be like, ah!
Oh yeah, I saw that Ichi.
Yeah, and so if you have to kind of, like, try your hardest to read the situation that this person is giving off of you. You were to come up to me and I would just be like, hey, what's up? Like this. That's kind of like me inciting, like, yeah, I want to be talked to as Bond. But if you came up to me and I was like, hey, what's up? How are you? That's me inciting that I want to be talked to as Bokuto. I don't care. But, like, if you want to talk to me as either, when I'm like that, like the hype version, that's okay. But if you come up to me and I'm just like, what's up? Hey, nice to meet you. That's when you kind of think, okay, they want to be talked to as a person, so only talk to them as a person.
When in doubt, ask first.
Yes,
always
that
get
too.
Consent.
Yes.
Yeah, and also don't approach a cosplayer and be too close to them, because I've had the situation both at DaishoCon and ThunderCon where somebody came right up to my face and went, hey, did you know I bought a figure of you? And then started showing me these Todoroki figures and things they bought in the artist hall, and I'm just sitting there going, okay, where's my Canadians? Where's anybody I can escape to?
And also, don't touch a cosplayer without their consent. And it's not just the fact of, like, don't touch people without their consent, but it's also, if someone's wearing a cosplay that they don't want touched, or they've worked really hard on building or making, and you don't know how fragile it is, how they feel about it, in, like, particular, and so you're just like, I have a friend, and I do this too, but I have a friend who cosplays Bakugo with the box, like, that he wore at the sports festival, and they were wearing the box one day, and a group of kids ran up and grabbed the chain from them and started pulling the chain off of it, because they were like, come on, Bakugo, that's not cool. Like, they worked hard to build that box, so, like, don't be rough with anything, because a lot of times, if you think that we look so good, it's because we put work into it, and we don't want that work ruined.
Yeah. Out of the cosplay kind of area, there's also, yes, people may have a lot of following. People can be popular. I've seen a lot of people, and I personally felt horrible for other people that gets attacked for it. Not really attacked. when a whole mob of people decides to go and scream and talk to them at once, that's not okay. I personally had that experience at a con. My friends were all going to the restroom, or we just decided to go I don't know, we all split up. I was brushing my wig out because it was getting naughty, and all of a sudden, all these kids, a group of like 15 kids, came up to me, swarm up to me, and they're like, oh my god, you're Kiwi, oh my god. And they were all talking to me at once. I mean, like, one at a time is great. Like, I don't mind talking to you guys. It's just that all at once, I can't process everything, and I could be looking here and then the other, and I could have huge anxiety. I also, like get, I don't know, I get overwhelmed. So, yeah, that's a lot.
Kiwi's stupid. She can't handle everyone at
true.
once.
I can't. I zone out, especially at cons. I get very like overwhelmed, sensory overload. I stare. Like, someone could be talking to me and I'll be like staring like at a distance, and then I'll be like, wait, what? So it doesn't mean I'm ignoring you. Sorry, there's Akiro popped off because they can't hear us, so we'll continue.
Yeah, and also the thing with cons are big, loud, and somewhat overwhelming. Like, if you see somebody who's wandering around like lost for 3 hours, for example, myself, help them. But if they are sort of in that mindset, if they accidentally ignore you, just know they're trying to make their way through.
Yeah, I have anxiety, and a lot of it comes from like open spaces. I get sensory overload really easily, and so that happens a lot at cons. And thankfully, I have like medication that I take before I go to cons that helps with that. But sometimes I may get into an anxiety attack at that time of thing. So it's like, if I don't want to talk, if I seem like I don't want to talk to you, it's probably because of that. I'm a pretty social person. Other than that, I'm just kind of like,
yeah, for me, I just get sensory overload every con. Like, I don't know why. I didn't know what the word was until literally this year. So, like, every time, everybody's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm daydreaming, I think. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, Akiro's popping back in. Did I accept them? Oh, okay. Hi.
Hi,
Can
I
you
am
hear us?
sorry.
No
My
worries.
audio just died on me again.
Tragic.
My computer's not in the
Alright.
best condition.
So,
Have you tried turning off and on again?
Tips and advice. Does anyone else have anything to talk about con situation or personal experience? Sweater just popped off. Maybe they having the same issue. Anyone else? Or you guys are good for the next question?
I can hear people fine.
Alright. So, now.
I thought you were outside. I was about to be like, where'd you go? So fast.
It kicked me out a second.
No, that's so weird. Okay, now let's do more tips and advice. Let's start out with advice you will give to a new cosplayer who doesn't have a much budget to afford wigs or cosplay material.
Be crafty. Just go for it.
Start with casual cosplay. Pull out as much as you can from the closet that might allude to the character. Just start.
Paper wigs
and
are
your
a big
first
thing
cosplay
too.
might not look the best. Just keep working at it.
Yep.
Paper wigs are a thing now, so you can use that if you can't afford a wig. You can make your own wig. So,
you have any like characters that you like that actually have the same hairstyle as you? Go for that, yo. Go for it. Yeah. If you want to cosplay Deku and you don't want to buy the hero suit, get the wig. You can get a cheap Deku wig. Nobody's going to judge you for it. But like also you can go buy like a white t-shirt and paint the shirt thing like Rice has. Like that is so easy to paint. Shirt.
I was like called out.
Just like shirt.
Also, you can work on makeup in the meantime. I think makeup does a lot to make your costume.
Yeah. Yeah. And oh no, I think Akiro froze.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Woo! Yay! Okay, you're here. You're still here. I just saw you going like that. No, I can't hear. Wait, can I hear you? Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
We.
So,
Yes.
another thing about
Wait.
yes. So another thing for beginners, like Amazon is your best friend. I'm pretty sure it's everyone's best friend.
eBay too.
eBay, Wish. Also sometimes look at your
AliExpress.
cosplayers. Sometimes they be selling their own, old wigs for a really good price. Like recently I did a sell. So I sold things for more than half off because I just wanted to get rid of them. So always look at cosplayers. Maybe they'll be selling, they might be selling the whole cosplay, You can also like use, I've seen like TikTok creators, they use a fabric for the wig. I find it so funny. I love it. You know how they use like, oh, I'm going to be Inko Midoriya. There you go. And you can make content like that. Like, you can have fun with it. And
have you seen the I don't know what their pronouns are, but the person with the paper wigs?
Yes, I love them.
They're so good. I love them.
But yeah, you can like really be creative with it. If you want to like style your hair, you can also get there's like this hair spray thing that you can change your color, like hair chalk. You can use that if you want. Those are like ideas.
You can just go full out like me and have half red and white hair.
You could. You could do that. But yeah.
You can get an undercut like mine with a brunette, and you can do Levi. You can do I don't know anybody else. Odebek.
You do Shaka.
I don't want to say it, but Songwoo from Killing Stalking. Wait, is it Songwoo? Or is it Yoonbum?
I don't remember.
It's Yoonbum. I don't know. I don't,
because he's the toxic one. They're both toxic.
Yeah.
Now makeup advice. Anyone have good makeup?
Wait, I have a wig advice though.
Okay, do a wig advice.
If you have a wig and you want it to look like it falls naturally, glue it down here. It's the best. Take a glue stick, just put it right there, and then the sides of your hair, because it makes it look like it falls more naturally.
I have another wig advice. You can use Got2b glue to glue your wig on. That's one thing you could do. I use eyelash glue for lace fronts. People say don't do it, but I do it. So if you want to take the risk of doing it, you can. I also use eyelash glue to put the horn for airing because I don't have liquid latex, and also every time I use liquid latex, it hurts my skin. Or spirit gum, is that what it's called? Spirit gum?
Spirit gum.
That's what it was.
Spirit gum.
So it hurts my skin, so I use eyelash glue. So
eyelash glue is just the best thing to keep on hand for just about anything.
It really is.
Because it's easy to take off too. It goes away fast.
I also use it to glue my sides at one point, instead of using regular glue. It works that way.
I'm using eyelash glue right now.
You see, eyelash glue is like your best friend.
It's good.
Oh, setting spray. If you're doing anything in the water, don't make fun of me. I knew it.
Water.
If you're doing anything in the water, you can use Got2b glue spray and spray on you. Make sure you do not have your eyes open and your mouth is closed. So, like, you can spray on your face. You can spray on your arms if you have paint on you. You can go in the water with it for shoots. Not for a long period of time. It's just only for shoots because it will come off. But at least for a few moments or 30 minutes, it will look good for those photos. So.
Apple Cosplays is coming for you in the comments.
Apple's on my side.
Wait, what? Okay, wait. I need to see this. I am not looking.
It's for the pronunciation of water.
Wow.
Did I just do it too?
Are they like making fun of me?
Everybody say it. Water.
Water.
Water?
Water.
Everybody says
water.
water. Like
It's
I can't
water.
say water. Is it
Water.
Water.
It's water.
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 Water. I have a
Water.
problem.
Water.
I can't say
Nobody
that.
actually says the T in
Now
water,
I'm judging
though.
myself. Thanks.
I say the T. I say water.
Okay, but that's because you're posh, Akiro.
Not this again.
I say water. So okay.
Okay.
Now, anyone
Water.
else have any wig advice?
Water.
I think we covered a lot. How
I
about
feel like
makeup
it's
advice?
very
Ooh,
sorry.
Wait, no, go on. Go. You can go.
It's a very basic thing, but a lot of people don't do this. When you're cutting the like bangs or whatever, don't cut across. Cut in and like hold the strand and like feather it out. If you're like cutting it on you, because if you go like that, it's gonna be choppy, and it's not gonna look good.
I made that mistake once.
And also don't trim wigs on your face if you have your eyes open, because you will get an eye full of wig hair and it's painful. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Thinning shears are also your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Invest in
You have a
that.
thick wig.
Now how about makeup?
You wanna dye a wig? Get dye synthetic.
That's true. That's true. I think I have it.
Anything other than synthetic, just synthetic rit dye.
Mhm.
Get it, Walmart.
Michael's, Walmart, Amazon, eBay, everywhere. Makeup advice.
Eyeliner.
Oh yes.
To make sure that you don't get those like weird like spaces in between, make sure you line inside your waterline as well, and it'll give you that anime eye look instead of like having like a weird kind of like blind.
It hurts when you're first starting to do it because you don't know how to do it when you first start, but you're just
Oh my god.
And don't brush your bottom lashes with that, because otherwise you're gonna get recognized.
I do that, but I like having raccoon eyes.
Okay, so that's an aesthetic choice.
It is an aesthetic choice.
For me, because my eyes are kind of small, I'm gonna get close. So I put eyeliner below my lash line. So if you want to have the bigger eye look, I do that. I used to put white eyeliner, but realized that did not look good in photos, so I stopped that. Thanks, Bon.
You're welcome.
Because I used to do it, and then Bon's like, "You look horrible in photos." I'm like, "You're right." That's what best friends are for.
Me and Casey just teamed up on you and we were like, "You stop it."
I was gonna use
stop
the
it
white
now.
eyeliner that one time you guys were like, "We're not taking photos with you if you wear it." I'm like,
and then they look so much better.
that is a fact. There's a
Simple
difference.
brush.
Like, some people like the white eyeliner look, but like when I did it like this. For me with white eyeliner, if people did it below, a little bit more below to make that more anime like look, that looks way better than just putting it on the underlash. Just saying.
If you want to do make freckles look more realistic, you can either do the toothbrush method, which is just dipping a wet toothbrush in brown eyeshadow and just going put up all over your face, or you can get a stipple brush and then you just dip that and that looks realistic too. I stipple brush.
Then if you're looking for sharp lines for eyeshadow and eyeliner, Scotch tape is your best friend. It just might take your base layer of makeup off, so look forward to reapplying.
Face taping?
I use I don't know if anybody else does it, but I use eyeshadow for my eyebrows.
I do. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I do too.
Face tape. If you want to use face tape, you can. Use medical tape. That's better. Don't use duct tape. I've seen people use duct tape. Don't use that.
Ow!
I don't know why. Like, I saw that.
It's a drag method. That's why.
It is? No, but
Yeah.
it's painful. It ruins your skin.
Yeah.
So use medical tape. Make sure you do not have makeup on it, or then it's not gonna stick. So I'm learning how to use face tape because I was like, you know what, I want to get that like jawline. So because I have cheeks, okay, I'm squishy. So but face tape, it helps. You got to start from here and then pull it up, and you just play around with it. Anyone else?
When taking off cosplay makeup, especially Todoroki, you may find your skin has been stained red from high pigmentation. Your best friends for that is micellar water and a little face cloth called Erase Your Face that you literally soak in hot water, not boiling water, and smear off your makeup.
Sorry, that was a good joke, though. Boiling water with a Todoroki makeup.
Yeah, that's painfully with the red scar.
Yeah.
Sorry. See, I took an advanced makeup class, and that was because I'm in theater and stuff. And I learned how to use I can't think of the word. That stuff that you put on toilet paper, and it makes you that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff.
Spirit something. Liquid latex.
There
it is. I use liquid latex. Well, I've never cosplayed Todoroki, but if I want to do like scars, or if I want to do anything along that lines, I use, or like big scars, or like burn marks and stuff like that, I use liquid latex. I don't suggest using that unless you know how to use it.
And also note with liquid latex, if you're allergic to latex, don't use it. You will break out into a rash, and it's not fun. You can recreate the look using layers of makeup. Like if you want to use eyeshadows that's between a light color and a dark color and a red, you can create that scar effect. Just paint, basically. Dab.
If you're going to make a scar that's just like a cut scar or something, like let's say you're cosplaying Kirishima, I suggest doing it in reds and purples first, and then going over it with a eyeshadow that's either a white or closer to your skin tone, because it makes it look more like it's healed, and it makes it look more realistic.
I'm saving that tip. Okay. Anyone else for makeup tips?
I notice a lot of people like not to do the canon makeup. You don't have to do the canon makeup. You don't have to, because a lot of people in the anime, not everyone have this like different makeup looks. They all kind of have the same. So go ahead, make your cosplay be more unique. I like to overuse the blush because, like, why not? I kind of like to look like I have a high fever. So, I put a lot of makeup because when I take pictures, it fades. So that's usually what happens. At cons, I don't really look like this. But there's a lot of people that play around and change it up. You can do that. Have fun with it. I've seen a lot of people like the Danganronpa fan base. I love that fan base because all their makeup styles are so cool and different, and everyone's doing some unique style for Junko, Mikan, for all the characters. They use like white eyeliner. They sometimes use like really big lashes, or I don't know. They just make their own style. So go ahead, make your own style. Don't be afraid, because why not? It makes you you. It makes your cosplay different, and it makes your cosplay your cosplay.
Makeup is a fun way to express oneself.
Yeah.
And don't limit yourself to just looking at one type and thinking that's what I have to do. Have fun with it, as long as you're not appropriating anything.
Yeah. Trying to think. Now, how about contacts? I have a lot to say about contacts, but I'll let you guys.
Never used them before.
I just recently started using contacts, and let me say that the hardest thing that was learning to do is just put them in and keeping them in, because a lot of time they'll just stick to your finger, or you'll stick up there for a second and then you blink and they just go boop. But
yep.
I would suggest hold it. This is my method that works for me, but I don't know if this will work for anybody else. If you hold your eye open, you put it in, and you hold, and then if you have to look away while you do it, that's because I have to. Look away and then turn back when you get the contact on your eye, and then wait like a few seconds before trying to blink or whatever, and then that works for me. If it agitates your eye, if it agitates your eye, take it out and don't wear contacts for like 5 minutes. Try it again. If it still agitates your eye, just don't wear contacts that day. It's not a big deal.
It's like if you somebody who's wearing. Sorry.
No, sorry. I just heard Akiro. Then you can go next. What did you say, Akiro?
Akiro first, or yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm just like crazy, but what I do, what helps me a lot is like open your eye. This is kind of the opposite of what Bob said, but I look directly at the contact lens. And
you see, that's like, I have to look away because it's like a sensory thing. If I look directly as I'm stabbing my eye, then I can't do it. Mm-hmm. Like I'll like automatically close my eye. But other than that, I mean, yeah.
Like for people who don't like, for whom that does not bother them, I'm so sorry. When you look at it directly, you don't need to slide it in, you just tap it in. And if you tap it in, it literally takes 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But like that's if you're good with like looking at your finger directly.
Yeah.
And like make sure it doesn't get caught on your lashes, because that is like slip it past your lashes. But then again, I've been using contacts since I was 11, so
yeah, if you're the lucky being who's been wearing contacts since grade 8 or grade 7, like my technique, other than to look straight at it, is go kind of defocus, ignore it. Oh, there we go.
Can you guys defocus your eyes on command?
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bon looks kind of jealous about this.
Sorry, no, I'm just thinking, because that's been a question that's been going around recently. Yeah. It's just like... Sorry,
for me, for contacts, I literally just do like, okay, I'm going to literally show you. So I have contacts in, so I'm not going to do it. But I just take it down, have my contacts here, and just like go down. And then I take my other finger and take out the air bubbles. And then look up. That's my way. Or
you can blink and tap your eyes a tons.
Yeah.
Like, close your eyes and tap.
Yeah. I do this, and then I...
And this is the contact stream.
I love how we're all like showing how we do our contacts. Contact care. I have a lot about it. Contact care.
Get new contacts every year. Don't use any contacts past a year.
Facts. When you first get them, do not put them on right away. They're not in a solution that's good for your eyes. A lot of people are ruining companies just because they put it on right away. Bye, on. But a lot of people are ruining contact companies because they just put it on without any care. So you need to, once you get your contacts, when it comes in a little box, I actually have one box right here because I haven't worn it yet. So, not sponsored. I got these contacts, right? So they come in, they usually give you a case or whatever brand. So you take it out of your contact case. It takes a second. So they're in here, this little bubble thing. This solution in here is not for your eyes. I repeat, not for your eyes. You had to take them out.
Travel solution. Yes. Don't put it directly in your eye.
You just can't, because that's just to hold it in for how long it has to be. It could be, this product could have been here for a year already. It just, you don't know. The solution that they put in is for if you haven't worn it yet. So, what you had to do is you had to soak it in contact solution for 24 hours or more. I usually do 24 hours. And then it should be soft and it should be easy to put on your eye. Once you put it on your eye, like I said, if it doesn't work or if it hurts, you take it off and you wait. What I like to do, because I'm impatient to wait for 5 minutes, like what Bond says, I just take it off, I scream at it.
Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure we all screamed at our contacts.
From your eye.
Like, you scream at it for a little bit, and then you be nice to it, and then you put contact solution on your finger, make sure it's wet, and then you put contact solution and you rub the contact in between.
You rub the contact?
Yes, that's to
make
take
sure
out
clean
the
up.
germs.
I just squirt it really fast.
No. That's waste of contact solution. No. You take it and you do this, right? You clean it. And then you put more
my
contact
fingers
solution
are gross.
You wash them off.
You wash them
without like clean fingers, I get like dust and stuff on them.
No, you clean your
wash
hands
your hands
before.
first.
I do that, and then always get dust on them. How? I don't know.
Bon,
okay.
You're unique.
I know.
Oh my god. Let's see. So there's that. If always go to the doctors before if you never have contacts, you know. I mean, some people have it. You know, I have glasses and I used contacts when I was younger, but meaning I never used it because like I just was too afraid to put it in until when I started cosplaying.
My mom was just like, no.
Yeah, you should go to doctors if you try on a contact and you didn't go to the doctors. Just note that you should have gone to the doctors before, and if it does bother you, you might have to go to the doctors and check that out. Because sometimes your eyeball is not the standard size. Your eyes
standard shape, or you might have astigmatism, or it might be wrong base curve. Yeah, there's lots of things that go into that.
And when you're taking your contacts out, always make sure that your eye's wet and that you keep your eyes teared and wet throughout the day. Don't let your eyes dry out, or else your contacts might pile up and stick to your eyes. And then you're going to have to take them out, and then your cornea is going to rip, and it's going to hurt.
There's eye drops. I don't know where it is. I had it with me before. I usually have it.
I have teary eyes. So mine, I cry multiple times a day.
Aww.
And not really.
And also get eye drops that are specifically for contact lenses.
I was about to say that. There's those eye drops. I have it with me. I just don't know where it is. I usually have it in my makeup section.
I got wet eyes.
Is it here? No, it's not underneath my laptop. But you can always wear it, and if it's just dry and it bothers you, just take it off. Just put it on for pictures. Practice putting them on. Never share contacts. That should be a given. I saw someone do that. Just don't do that. Yeah, that was interesting. And even I've seen people do this too. Sometimes if it pops out and you don't have the solution, and it gets dry, you should throw it out. Don't. It's broken. No more. You can't use it anymore. Yeah, I've seen people do not do this. I'm just using this as a bad example. Someone took their contacts and say, "Oh, it's getting dry." They put it in their mouth and then they put it back in their eye. Yeah.
Why? Why would you do that?
I'm both gag and cringe.
Like,
well, the same thing that's in your mouth is also in your eye.
It's not
But
fatal.
it's not.
Don't do that.
It's not good.
It's like me saying, "Oh, here."
Yeah.
At least my boogers stick more.
Oh dear.
Oh god.
On a different note, put in your contacts before you do your makeup. Otherwise, you might get particles in your eye from your makeup, which is also not fun.
Yeah, I used to put contacts in before my makeup, but if
you're a pro and magic, maybe you can.
Well, I do it after my makeup now. I have that magic ability because I don't know how.
Kiwi, you have big eyes. That's why.
I don't.
Yes, you
have
do.
big eyes. I really. No, I don't. I make them look big. Listen, It's the power of my makeup. It makes it look like it's bigger than it is. Well, anyway, so for me, if you are more advanced on putting on contacts, you can put them on after you put your makeup. I usually put them on before I do my eyelashes, like anything, because I don't want to put contacts in with my fake eyelashes or with my mascara, because that could get into the contact. Yeah, there's a lot.
I just don't do it because I don't want to smear stuff.
Yeah, I smear and then I had to do it again, but whatever. Now let's see, any other advice that we could give. Let me go back to the thing. Let's go to the YouTube channel. Let's go see the chat here. My dad used to wash his contacts with his mouth. No, no.
Bad dad, bad dad.
Let's see. If there's anyone else. Oh, sensitive skin. Does anyone here have sensitive skin? Okay,
get oil-free makeup.
Ah.
That works really well.
Ooh.
Oil-free makeup, make sure you wash it off well after, because if you have any of those particles left on your skin, they will irritate, turn red, probably break out. Not fun.
Also get a I can't think of the word
that
again.
happens.
I can't think of the word again because y'all know me. The lotion that you put on your primer. You put on primer first. That's a low acne primer. That helps keep the makeup from getting onto your skin.
Yeah, it works.
Just any primer though. Really does that.
Primer, foundation, powder, just yeah.
Always take off your makeup after.
Always and cleanse.
Keep your pillowcases washed. Sorry, that's just a life tip.
That's a life tip that we have. How about con tips?
Bring water. Bring small snacks. For example, my Todoroki cosplay, I store cough drops in the belts, Band-Aids, and anything else I'll need. I've actually given them to people.
Smart.
Yeah. Carry around something that you might need, or anybody else. Or bring safety pins. Sorry.
My best tip is to get a backpack, think you're going on a hike, and then just bring everything that you would take on a hike with you.
I like to create a list of everything that I need. So I start out with what I need in makeup. So I make a list for all my cosplays. I literally have a section, cosplay 1, cosplay 2, whatever I'm bringing per day. And then in that list is what the makeup I need, the contacts, and the outfit, and the wig, and all that. And I put the same thing on each one. And then that can be the check mark of everything. So make sure you do the cosplays in. After that, make sure you have outfits to get out, like to just chill out. Like anywhere, like let's say in the lobby, or if you're whatever you need. PJs. Always
phone charger.
Yes,
phone charger or a charging phone case.
Yes,
or a prop that charges your phone too, because you can actually hide power banks and staffs and have cables coming out of it.
Exactly.
I've done this.
Make sure you also have a comfortable cosplay you bring with you, because
if you know that you're gonna have heels on, bring a pair of flip-flops, because most cons don't allow barefoot walking. If your heels start hurting you, you're gonna have to keep them on if you don't bring extra shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, ballet flats are your best friend.
Yeah.
What I do, like when I wear my Cinderella dress, I wear my Vans with it.
Mm-hmm.
But for pictures, I'll take them off and wear my shoes. Like for photo shoots, not like for just everyone just taking pictures. For photo shoots, I'll take it off and put my good heels and make it look pretty. But while I'm just walking around chilling with friends, I wear my sneakers. So.
You were at the ball. Were you in your heels?
Yes,
like,
I was with my heels there. Yeah, I was wearing my heels there. That was the one time I was.
I keep this bag with me everywhere I go. And always bring safety pins. Safety pins are a big thing, and bobby pins too.
Safety pin, bobby pins, extra
This is
tape.
a cat toy I just found in my bag. Apparently, my cat pushed into my bag.
Yeah, and
if you don't want to carry, if you get like headaches and stuff easily, get a little pill case like this and put at least 1 or 2 of every pill that you need or may need throughout the day in there. If you can't, if you like, just need to put it in a pocket or something, you don't have a bag.
If you're old enough, carry Advil.
And please bring deodorant. We don't want to smell you.
Yeah.
Deodorant, perfume, cologne, anything, body spray, just to have. It's refreshing.
Yeah.
It will make you feel better. Take a shower.
Yep.
Each day, please.
And going in the pool does not equal a shower.
Yeah, pool is not shower. Who said that? You did?
Somebody in one of my groups. In one of my traveling groups. They weren't actually with my group, but yeah.
Well,
pool is not shower.
If you're prone to wig headaches, if your cosplayer is giving you any pain, like wig headaches or something's like too tight on the shoulder or anything, take a break. It's all right to take a break.
Yeah,
like,
just sit down and rip off your wig for a hot minute.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling, and you won't regret it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and also don't wear contacts for more than 8 hours. Don't pull a rice and spend 20 hours straight in Todoroki. Just don't.
Do not, and make sure that you don't do this. I do it, and I don't do me. Don't be like me. If you're wearing a binder, go to the bathroom and release yourself for like 5 or 10 minutes. Just chill, let that out. Just don't make yourself
prevent any damage to your squishies. Yeah.
Boobage area.
Squishies.
Yeah.
Your pecs.
There's another tangentially. Pack everything from the last day up, so you don't have to be digging through everything.
Yeah.
You will have everything for your last day at the bottom, and then like the second day in the middle, and it will just save you so much time getting ready in the morning and trying to find things. Don't throw everything in, because then you'll be going like that, and then everybody's space will be a mess.
Yeah, try to be neat. Be respectful with your roommates. If you're rooming with other friends, be respectful. Please keep your stuff in one area so then you don't lose it and they don't lose it, because your stuff could get into their stuff and they might take it home with them.
Yeah.
So
I have some of Kiwi's things.
Yeah. Well, there's a difference. It's for me, I just forget things. Like, I just leave it out of my bag and you're like, is this yours? I'm like, oh, right. Try not to forget your things.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I always forget something. Try to, like, always be with another friend at a con. Or have someone on your phone to contact right away.
Never, if you don't know someone, don't go to their room or don't go weird place with them.
Yeah.
That's simple information.
Akiro.
Me going to Kiwi's hotel room the first day. Wow.
See, but you guys don't seem scary.
Yeah.
If it's just some like.
Well, you were friends with the people that I was rooming with, so like that's different.
Yeah. Make sure if you're gonna go somewhere with someone, make sure you have someone with you that can help you get out of a bad situation.
Yeah. At cons, everyone likes to help. So if you are getting followed by some cosplayers, they could be young or older, either or, and you're not feeling comfortable, you can go up to a group that's sitting down or chilling and be like, hey, so can I hang out with you for a little bit? Because you explained your situation. Don't just like hang out with them without telling your situation. Usually if that happens to someone that comes up to me, or if I tell this to someone, usually everybody's like, yeah, go ahead, no problem. And then just they're going to help you out. If you're too shy to talk to a random person, you can go to a con staff.
Yeah.
So.
And if you're in a situation with someone that they've kind of like walked you in and you feel like you're too polite to get out of it, if you see someone that is one of your friends' friends or your friends, go up to them and just be like, hey, there was this situation, and then like do something like wink really quickly where they can't see you, and just like, we need to go right now. So
my
that
friends
really
and
helped.
I had a hand sign for cons, or we just text each other SOS if we need help. So if there is a situation that you need an out, that's always a thing. You are also not obligated to take a picture with everyone. You don't have to. If someone is being really creepy and wants a picture with you, you can say no. There is not their choosing. Like, they cannot force you to take a picture. And if they're taking pictures of you and you do not like it, contact a staff member. Stop.
If you're wearing any type of short skirt and they start going lower, go lower with them.
Yeah, just go down.
They start going like this. Just be like, okay, you want me to sit on the floor?
Always wear shorts underneath. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But like I'm saying, it's
do it.
Do it.
Have a dress that is a full-on, like, it's being held up by like a giant ring, and it's like flat out. It's like a ballerina dress, but it's not, because it's not a ballerina dress. And I wear shorts under it because I mean, like, I don't want people looking.
Yeah, there's some creepy people out there. So it could be a con, and we're all like friendly, but there are creepers. So always remember that. Walking to a con, if you do not feel comfortable, like in New York City, like I don't feel comfortable wearing a anime girl outfit, walking around Times Square or whatever, especially if it's cold out. I wear sweatpants and I'll put a shirt on, or a sweatshirt, and I'll put it inside a backpack. So if you're traveling to a con, I would recommend that.
Driving in cosplay is an adventure, not usually fun.
My worst cosplay to move around in is my Bucky cosplay, my Winter Soldier cosplay, because I got that fake arm that I made, and I have to like have other people. It's like the second layer to my cosplay, but there's also like 5 layers on top of it, and so I have to have people like help me get in places, help me put it on, help me put my wig on, because I only have one hand that I can use. It's just a lot.
Another thing, do not take food from other people you don't know. If it's like wrapped completely, maybe, but there's been some cons, not going to say where people put things inside the food and it could be wrapped, and it's basically they could drug you, and that's not okay. So I would say, like, be careful with what you eat and drink at a con. If it's from like free from a con booth, it's okay. Or if you buy it, that's another thing, that's okay. But if it's just from another like person that's like, here, try this. Don't
accept an open drink from anybody either.
Yeah. Be like, I'm good.
And I know for a fact that all conventions, because it's kind of like a law, have water fountains posted throughout conventions. So if you get overheated, or if anything like that happens, just go send someone that you trust, or if you can make it to one of those, go walk to one of the water fountains, and you can get a drink there.
Yes. Anyone else have anything else to say about cons? We're like covering everything.
Really?
There.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Get some sleep. Don't do a 48-hour. That sounds so hypocrite. I literally have posted, like, on my YouTube channel, a video of me being awake for 48 hours of no sleep. That was not something I wanted to do. It just ended up happening. So do not think it's a competition to see how, like, little you sleep at a con. It's
no, like, don't.
If it's like If it's something like, oh, I'm going to sleep all day and just stay up all night sort of thing, you can do that, but just don't do what I did. That was awful.
Just also on the con experience thing, some cons, if you're old enough to drink, they serve drinks. Do not try to outdrink your friends, because walking around the next day delirious to what's going on is not good.
Yeah.
You may find yourself in bad situations, or you may find yourself with a new con dad.
This is not good. Try not to like drink too much. For all my 21 and up or 18 and up, depending on what country you're in, your drinking age. If you're at a con, try not to get too drunk, because you never know what might happen. It's also like a life thing. You do not want to get too drunk. It's not fun. It's fun for other people to watch you, and it's not fun for you.
If you smoke or you drool, please do it in the smoking and drooling areas only.
We do not want a fire drill.
Yeah, no. Don't pull the fire alarm either.
Yeah, that's not fun. Not fun at all. That happened to me at 2 cons. Not fun. Like, especially if you're getting ready for a shoot and all of a sudden you had to leave your hotel because someone pulled it for a prank. Not funny, dude. Not funny.
Especially when you're in Maryland and 2-degree weather and it's snowing. And you're by a river, and so all the wind's coming up off the river, and you're tank top and shorts.
Yeah, not fun.
Don't do it at CosCon, please.
We're all crying here.
Don't do it.
Experience. Now, let's talk about social media. Ooh.
I heard social media, and I'm hearing marketing.
Okay, so
sorry.
Yes, I love marketing. So for social media, here's a lot of people think that yes, we're popular creators, we do have a following. It's not all fun and games. Just saying, it's not always fun. It's not always great. Sorry, it's getting dark in here. Let me put my light up. So, we do get people harassing us. We do get stalkers. The reason why we don't talk to people who just say hey is because we don't know what your intentions are. Sometimes I get people saying hey, and they're like, hey, send me a pic of you right now. I feel very uncomfortable. I will block them. So that's why we don't respond to just heys. Anything else about social media sort of thing?
I think you should just not feel entitled to anybody's time or attention, because just the same way that you wouldn't go up to a human on the street and harass them, don't feel like you have any immunity just because you're hidden behind a screen. Everybody deserves basic decency.
Yes.
Yeah, and also don't harass creators online as well. If you're thinking oh, your wig's not styled right, let me comment on every single video that your wig is not styled the proper way, you're just gonna get blocked, because nobody wants to hear that.
We know our
everybody has
mistakes,
their own way of doing things, so
yeah, we know our mistakes. We know, and sometimes we're just you know what, we're gonna post it anyway because we like how we did it. Another thing is, I recently got a comment. They said in one of my videos, hey, can you stop making posts of this cosplay and do more of the other cosplay? The more you say that, the more I won't do that cosplay for you. I don't know. It just makes me not motivated to cosplay the cosplay you want me to do. So if you come over to me and be like, yeah, that's a cool cosplay, but when are you doing Deku again? Guess what? I'm not going to do Deku for another month because you said it.
It's just unmotivating.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
It's just it's. I have other cosplays. I want them to be appreciated. I can't do the same cosplay.
We love you guys' opinions on what you think we should cosplay, but you also have to remember that we're cosplaying for ourselves, not for other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's our choice, the content we curate, and most of the time we're doing stuff to make us happy, ourselves happy, and if it makes the fans happy at the same time, that's fun. That's great.
Yeah.
Just know we're regular people too.
And if you do have a recommendation, don't say in the video or in that post, send a DM. Be like, hey, I really love your cosplays. I was thinking, have you seen this anime before? There's this character in this anime I really like you to do, or this character from a comic, or this character from a movie, or whatever. I got those DMs before, and I answered it. I'm like, yeah, I'll put it on my list, and I will do it eventually. I won't do it that second because I don't have the materials.
Yeah. Also, I know I do it a lot because I'm constantly in the creative hole. I always ask, hey, what cosplay do you guys want to see me in? On my stories on Instagram, or like I'll make a post on TikTok, and that's a good place to put where you want to see me.
If the creator says on their Instagram video or post saying like, hey, do you have any cosplay recommendations or anime recommendations? That's where you can do it. That's free range. You can make a whole big paragraph. Like, go ahead. Yeah, just be respectful. Just treat others the way that you want to be treated. Do not do cosplay if you want, you want to be popular. If you want to be, TikTok famous. Sorry, that makes me cringe. So, if you want to be TikTok famous, or Insta famous, or YouTube famous, and you want to cosplay and just be a famous cosplayer, think about your priorities. Think that, do you really want to cosplay just to become famous, or do you just want to cosplay? And just think about that for a while, because for me, when I started, I did not want a following. I did not want to be where I am right now. I literally just wanted to be in my room making cringy videos. But yeah, I never thought of this. I never thought this would be possible. And now that it is, I'm like, you know what? I'll continue it. I don't really care about following or getting more followers. It's nice to have a goal, but honestly, that's not my priority. I like to work on my own cosplays myself, and if people are going to follow me and they want to see more of my content, great. If they all want to leave, great. Okay. So that's my view of followings. How about you guys?
Yeah, I was struck by what you said, because the following becomes so important for some people that I think they lose sight of what's amazing about cosplay, which is the community. And when you start using people and trying to get in friendship circles and stuff because you just want to be around famous people, that's when it becomes a problem. I think you should go at it from the point of view of if I vibe with this person, then that's great. We can be friends no matter who they are. Don't just don't put someone on a pedestal because they're oh, you have too many more followers than me, or try and get in with them because of that. Just everybody is human, and whatever the numbers are, you have to just keep in mind that just because it's cosplay and we're dealing with fictional worlds doesn't mean that all the rules of real life can just be dropped like that. Respect people.
Yeah.
Considering I was the person who used to celebrate every 10K I got until I got to 75K, and I went, what am I doing?
Me, I did the same thing.
Yeah,
I do celebrations more for the fans, so then they get something else different. But on TikTok, I used to do every 10K until I did 100K, and then I was just well, I don't know what to
now?
do. It doesn't change us. Honestly, you can go on the streets and you can see a bunch of people in the crowd. Are you going to tell who has 500K or who has 10K? Could you tell who has 1 follower or who has 1 million followers? You can't tell from the streets, so why should you treat them differently? So that's really...
Trust me, if you saw me on the streets, you'd be like, why is the person alive?
You see me.
Why is the person here? Go back inside.
Oh man. I know a lot of people who are also popular creators get bullied. I don't know if you guys ever been bullied before. During the whole social media thing, as
Yeah.
for
Cancel
cosplay,
culture,
the
social
whole
media.
thing. Yeah.
Anybody that bullied Jenna Marbles from being in YouTube, I'm coming for you.
Do not bully
I'll
someone.
come with.
Please don't.
I'm
Don't
so
do
mad.
cancel culture. Yeah, the whole
I love Jenna Marbles.
cancel
You guys took
culture.
away the one thing I enjoy on YouTube now.
That's so sad. Yeah, so cancel culture, not okay. Love. It's not okay. Don't do it. It really hurts. And also don't go. I just recently dealt with this. Someone said something about yeah, don't lewd minors, you know, that whole thing. I never lewd a minor before. Someone commented that in my video, which was like a regular video of me just talking. And I got upset because then people are going to believe that I'm doing something. This person said that they were not talking about me, they were just saying it as a joke. Other people won't see it as a joke if you say it to a creator that clearly never did it, you know? So do not go on and comment something that's not really there. Because other people who never seen the creator's content before will think it's real and will start agreeing with you and start a fight and start doing cancel culture. That's how it happens. So, yeah, some cancel cultures are real. Some are, well, a lot of them are fake, just to create publicity and to ruin a cosplayer that they just want to do because they're bored. So please don't do that. Watch what you say. It's not okay. It's never okay to say lies about a cosplayer. So, you guys dealt with anything recently? I don't know. There's a lot of topics about this.
Yeah. I feel like if I wanted to talk about cancel culture, I would need a whole other panel to do it. So
yeah, that's a mood. That is such a mood. It's not okay. Do not think it's okay. Let's try to bring up whole new generation of people knowing it's not okay to do cancel culture.
And also, cosplay is for everyone. It's an environment where no matter how many followers you have, no matter what background you come from, no matter what, you're welcome here.
We're all just kids that want more Halloween.
Yeah. Year-round Halloween, too.
It really is. A lot of people who doesn't know what cosplay is, a lot of the younger kids are like, you cosplay? Like, that's weird. I'm like, well, you do it, too. And they look at me like, what? And I'm like, Halloween. That's cosplay.
Technically.
Acting in movies, in a way, that's cosplay. You're not being yourself. You're being someone else. It's just that we're basically taking it to the next level where we're not really getting paid for it. We're just doing it and just making content. So, yeah. That's what
I cosplay for a job. I'm a princess. I'm a party princess.
Yeah.
That's cosplay.
Disney, guys, you know, all the princesses. That's cosplay. I'm a figure skater, so for shows on ice, when we're acting like a different character, in a way, that's cosplaying. Like, you have a costume on. Cosplay is basically costume play. That's really what it is. So, we are in costume. So, but yeah. Let's see. Let's look for any other questions.
I shouldn't have been able to find a pin, because now I'm just drawing on myself.
Me.
It's fine.
Is it?
You're not alone in this.
Well, yeah, so I think we covered most of it.
It's fine.
Love it. So I guess we're going to be ending now. So, anything else you guys want to add in? Any advice? Anything? We covered everything, honestly.
It was really fun hanging out with you guys after a month of like 5 hours of school, like straight. This is very refreshing.
That's so nice. I am so happy that we're all here together. And everybody is safe right now. So Please stay safe.
Wait, one thing. Does anybody have any like final questions?
Yeah,
like
maybe
simple
do one
stuff?
Final question, because we do have time.
Yeah.
So
like simple stuff, like what's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? That's not a simple question for me.
We can do some simple questions.
Yeah.
Like, get to know us questions. Favorite color, everyone. Why not? Mine's blue.
Ultraviolet purple. Not green, like everybody else thinks.
Everybody thinks my favorite color is green, too. It's not.
Red.
I have two. There's
what
the
are they?
red of like my bed. Wait.
Maroon.
No, you like this red.
Ooh.
Maroon.
Crimson.
Well, it's
Crimson
more
or
like
maroon, depending on
burgundy. It's like wine red and like oxblood together, and blue.
I like the term oxblood.
I was trying to find a color to describe it, and I went and searched through a list of reds because I was like, the red I like is not fire hydrant red. That's lurid. So I found oxblood and burgundy next to each other. I was like, mix these. And like
I like gold too. Gold is a good color.
I like pink. I like this color, pink.
My room is very coral. It's my favorite color.
Aw, cool. It's a nice color.
It's like off pink.
Someone said cats or dogs.
Cats.
Cats.
Dogs. I'm allergic to cats.
Dogs. I'm also allergic to cats.
Does that mean you
Yes, I
can't
pet
love
them.
them?
Yes. I still pet them. I'm not gonna die.
I picked them up,
so I'll suffer.
and
They're cute.
Let's see. Favorite song? No.
cuddle
No,
kitty.
No.
I don't know what's my favorite song.
Chocolate chips or pancakes? Pancakes.
For
Chocolate chip.
or pancakes or on pancakes.
Separately, chocolate chips or pancakes?
Pancakes,
Chocolate
100%.
chip.
Pancakes, because you can put the chocolate chips in the pancakes.
chocolate chips, because then you can make hot chocolate.
True. Favorite cookie? Sugar.
Tinkerdoodle.
I like the cookie that is you get like it's like I think it's a sugar cookie that it's like on the store and then it's like white and they have a lot of frosting on it. I don't know. I love that one.
I don't really eat sweets, but maybe like lemon.
Lemon
get
pound
no-bake
cake is
cookies.
really good. Cake or pie?
Pie.
Cake.
Pie.
Cake.
Cake.
Pie.
Cake.
Pie.
I'm
I
sorry,
love
side note, somebody called rice rat poison.
Rice is just there.
I corrected them.
Rice is frozen.
This used to happen on DeviantArt too when I did art. People would call me rat poison instead of rice poison. Seriously, guys?
Yeah, I think they may have some.
Yeah, I
different-
love you, okay? I know you're trying your best. I hope they didn't subscribe to Rat Poison because I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Oh, how about
Okay,
this?
we're good.
What made you get your username? Like
It's my name, but
what's your
cosplay.
username? Like, how did you come up with it? Okay, Bon, you're very creative. We know this.
I know.
So, so Bon went already. How about Akiro? What made you come up with Prince Bastard?
You were like, how do you spell bastard? I was like, how else do you spell bastard the way it's said?
I don't know how to spell. I asked how to spell popular because, like, I don't know how to spell.
Yeah, after speaking the word popular.
Because otherwise you get poplar tree.
Poplar.
No, I wanted to, because I didn't like.
Because Akira is a prince, he's also a bastard. So
Kind of like I needed the two sides of my personality, you know, like
Okay.
there's like the side that I am like, I'm gonna say to strangers, but I feel like I'm pretty nice to my friends, but also
you've
like
never been nice to me.
Well, are we friends? See, that's the bastard coming out.
Okay.
But, like, I will only be mean to the people I like. That's the thing.
Ew, I don't want you to like me.
But how about Ghxst? What got your username? Like, what made you choose your username? Oh, I get it. Get it now.
My entire friend group decided to get spider suits for no reason.
What's it like to have a friend group?
Really weird.
Akiro.
Really weird.
Akiro.
Yeah, we all got
Really?
spider suits, and I look like Gwen Stacy from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I was like, you know what? My TikTok name is gonna be Ghost Spider now.
I like it. RicePoison.
I used to write web comics. They are no longer online. Don't go looking for them. But the character that I had for my villainess was, I named her RicePoison, and her overpowered ability was to poison rice and feed it to people, and she could take over their brains. And then when I went to do DeviantArt and creative things, I'm like, hey, what's an iconic username? I'll just steal one of my OC's usernames. And thus, here I am now doing cosplay with it.
Love that. For me, I mispronounced what they said in the comment section, I guess, or during my live stream. They said you are so Kiwi, but they meant to say kawaii, and I just said, like, I am so Kiwi. I'm like, yeah, I am so Kiwi, because, like, that's my name. I'm so Kiwi. Like, I'm Kiwi. And they're like, no, like, read it again. And it was, like, kawaii. So, yeah, that's how kawaiikiwi was made. Because I couldn't say, and also, fun fact, I couldn't say my username for 3 months. It was a tongue twister for me. It was so funny. But yeah, that's how I got mine.
Someone asked, what's your favorite anime character?
Really?
No.
No. Mine's Bojo.
I don't know.
I'm going Todoroki. I'm just kind of sitting here. It's predictable.
I don't know who's my favorite, honestly. I think Eri, from My Hero Academia, is definitely Eri, Deku, Akiro, Todoroki. Like, everyone, okay? You know what? It's everyone.
Everyone.
It's everyone. I like everyone.
As Akiro said, no.
There's only one person that I hate, and it's from Hunter x Hunter, the clown guy. I refuse his Hisoka. Is that how you say it? Hisoka. I hate him. I hate him. He scares me. He gives me nightmares.
I want to cosplay him.
Do it. You'll be in my nightmares.
Am I not already?
You know. Not yet. Alright, we have room for like 2 more questions, and then we should end this, because that's when the panel ends.
Someone said, Bond, who's your favorite Teen Wolf character? My favorite Teen Wolf character is Lydia.
What is Teen Wolf and why is it popular?
Same question, ditto.
Okay, Teen Wolf is a show from about 2010 MTV. And it is a live action show. It's so good, and it's a horror show based on the 1980s, 1970s, sometime film Teen Wolf. But it's nothing like that. Basically, it's about a boy who's in high school, and he has asthma. He has like all these issues that but he wants to be like the captain of his lacrosse team and everything. And then he gets bit by a werewolf, and he's like, yes, now I can do lacrosse. But then also it's this whole like mystery stuff that comes, and then they fight they fight teen wolves, but he's also a teen wolf. And then he makes other friends, and they're and then his friend Styles, who's played by Dylan O'Brien. It was like his first big breakout role. Then they basically go with like people and they like solve all these mysteries, and they have friends that are werewolf hunters. that they're enemies with in the beginning, and it's just this whole big thing, and it's so good, and they have like these creative villains, and it's just so funny, and it's a great show, and it's got like a mix of like supernatural, romance, horror, just it's a good mixture of like everything, and it's so good, and comedy is so good.
I'll probably
Six
start
seasons,
watching
and you
it.
can watch it on Amazon Prime for free.
Okay.
Wow.
Noted.
What a plug.
What a plug right there. Speaking of plugs, we gotta end the panel now. So,
Aw.
so, I have all our links down below in the description. Tomorrow there will be another panel at 5:30. There will be different creators on it. I'll still be your host, but I'll probably won't be answering questions unless asked. But yeah, so thank you guys for joining. Thank you for the staff of WebWeebCon. It was so much
Thank
fun.
you for watching me drink 2 whole things